What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and we are back with part 2 of the Outer Worlds, and we're picking up exactly where we left off in part 1. Just want to remind everybody that I do have a Discord. You can check it out in the description below, and you can chat with us there and never miss a video because we have a notification system there. So yeah, man, I'm really liking this game so far. We're not that far in, but we're about to go into the town of Edgewater. In the Emerald Vale. Man, I love the art style here. I guess I could have filled in this space a little bit better. Alright. I must be close to level 3. Oh, no, I'm not. I was going to say. So this is like basically Fallout in space. Obsidian made it. They've done one of my favorite games ever, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Another one of my favorite games, which is Fallout New Vegas. I love New Vegas. I don't care what anybody says. It was also one of the first games I ever put on YouTube. I had no idea what I was doing.
The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker. Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
I guess that's it. So, Constable Reyes, I believe, has given us a couple side quests to do. And, what is this? Use terminal. This is like literally straight from Fallout. Interesting. Okay. What are these? No, I don't want to steal them. She's literally sitting right there. So I'm assuming that you can go into like every building.
Staying on?
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. I wonder what that's about.
I wouldn't know. Ha! What have we got in here? Oh, workbench. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and body armor. Light pistol, install mod? I don't have any mods. Alright, well at least we know where to find it. Some scrap. Oh, look at this. Am I gonna get a suit? I understand that they made... Ooh, what do we got here? Bypass stunt? I don't know what that is, but what do we got here? Travel ticket. I bet this is maybe how we, No, I was gonna say maybe this is how we get our piece for the ship. I'm the type of person that's going to investigate, like, literally every nook and cranny that I can. Ooh. We just walked into some dude's house. So, yeah. I'm going to explore, find everything that I can. Ooh. That was not worth it. I wonder if there's anybody in here. Oh man, it sounded like somebody was in here. Nobody seems to be looking at me. They won't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her love. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. I didn't really learn much there. Size award. We'll take it. Is there really nobody in this house? Maybe he's dead. Because I'm like stealing all this stuff. I feel like he's going to find me and I'm going to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, but... Oh, hey. That's a weird shower. Who puts their towels in the actual shower? Like, that's weird. That's also weird. Although I have seen... Oh. I have seen showers that are, like, in... the actual, or toilets that are actually in the shower. So, ooh, what do we got up here? Well, I guess we robbed this guy as best we can. I'm definitely going the wrong way. That's where we just came from.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Alright, I don't think I want to go that way. I'm probably going the... I know I'm going the wrong way. I can see the point of interest. What does this do? No, we don't want to do that. This, like, reminds me a lot of BioShock Infinite as well as... Oh. As well as Fallout. It's like a cross between the two. Vending machine. Ooh. Offers a variety of items to purchase. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell. I think I did that. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased if you have high. Alright. So let's go to sell. Sell junk. I don't know if I actually sold anything there. Wait, what's that? Frozen dinner. Alright. So... has a revolver, but I don't have enough money for it. Some better... Oh, wow, I like that. I do not have enough money. Alright, that's food. What is this stuff? Mods. I feel like I'm being watched. I'm not about to get jacked up over a can of friggin'... Oh, what do we got? Nothing. A can of food. I haven't even checked in. Let's just go check in. I'm sure they're gonna send me down here or something. Oh, what's that? I will risk that. Nobody's watching though. Alright, this is where I was supposed to go. Just from another direction. Not worth it. Alright, so it wanted me to come this way. I went in through there, but I need to go in through there. Let's just finish looking at the town real quick.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Oh, there's a church? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
I don't have time for this.
Didn't tell me I was stealing it, so I might as well take it, right?
Work fortifies the spirit.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Alright, who this?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you.
Nice, so we got another
Retrieve it.
quest.
You can always find me here.
But I want to talk more.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please get it. What would you like to discuss? I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Alright, this is really kind of going down a rabbit's hole I didn't think I would.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again.
Yikes.
Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion. I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Alright. So, yeah, that was not exciting, but intriguing at the same time. We're getting a little bit of a understanding of what makes this universe like tick. There were some bounties or something we have to collect here. Ah, we got the store.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Oh wow, look at that thing. Assault rifle. Do I have enough money for it? No. Light machine gun. I would much rather an assault rifle. Armor parts. Mods. I do not like that the UI kind of gets in the way. I have an extra light pistol. I'm not going to use the sword. I mean, I don't really know what else they could do, you know? I wonder where those skins went. Oh, I don't need this either. I still don't think I have enough for the assault rifle. Oh, I have just enough. We'll buy it. How do I cycle through? Alright, so I have these weapons equipped, but how... I guess I always have. Hold on. Settings. Gotcha. So it's Y. Alright. Can't go in there. Anyway. There are some people that owe money. We have that quest that I have to, like, find them and get them to pay up. I'm assuming they're in this town. Alright, this is where we came in, I believe. Or maybe not. Oh, we didn't go into the cantina yet, so... Let's, do that.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery...
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again? Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me. Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
That was a waste of time, but kind of funny.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Oh, speaking of dressing down, you said something about scrubbing tiles. I feel like that was code for let's go out back.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Coming right up.
I do not believe I can seduce her. What do we got back here? Can I close the door? Alright. Does it tell me whether I'm in sneak mode? It does not appear anybody is watching. It's been my experience thus far. Thus far. This does appear to be where she lives. Oh. She also keeps her towels in the shower, which is where I was hoping to get her to, but... And before you start acting all weird, that I would like to get this space woman into her space bed. It is literally a part of all RPGs. So don't act like it's weird. And here I am just stealing all our stuff instead. Also, not weird. Like, I mean, if we're being fair, if you find... like, I don't know, if you find me wanting to have a love interest with her weird, and don't find it weird that I'm just robbing her blind, maybe you're the one with the problems. Ooh. This is not going to be worth it. I know it. Oh. Oh. Maybe it is. Oh, my lord. That was absolutely worth it. That was like the mother load. And I got one of them back. Wow, that was worth it. If you take anything from this video, it's pick this lock. Worth it. Alright, well, got lots of stuff. I'm sure there's lots of junk I can sell now. I don't know where these people I'm supposed to get money from are. Alright, there's the tower we need to get to. I don't know. We'll just check out over here real quick. Wow, there's really... Alright, those people must be out and about other places. So let's just go ahead and proceed into the cannery. Oh. Guess we could have gone in here. Shut this door, just in case I'm not supposed to take whatever's on the desk. And we've already been in here. All right.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which is...
Seems we've got... Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need... Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
I like
I mean,
it.
if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I would very much like it.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right, so we got a companion. I didn't even get a diamond achievement on that. All right, so you've gained a companion. They are characters that will join you in your adventure and help in a variety of ways. Provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities. All right. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. Hello, nurse.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. Is there anything I could steal from him? Can I just shoot him in the head? That's what I would prefer to do. But there's nothing in here that's worth it. Are you coming, lady? Come on, lady. We gotta go. Oh, alright. You're here. I have no problem seducing you as well, lady. Basically, I just want to seduce all the ladies. All right.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Yeah.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Let's not talk about your dad. I'm your daddy now. Alright, we're gonna go talk to this dude real quick. If I'm going the right way. There it is. Even though I already kind of, I guess, went in the wrong order. Should
weird in here.
Talk to him.
Clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it. What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Send the power to Edgewater and convince... Okay.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
All right.
What would you like to discuss?
Okay, so we did the optional part of the quest, and we're going to go ahead and pick up on the next part. Hope you guys enjoyed, and again, make sure you join the Discord. We'll see ya.